So you're thinking about buying a new home, but how do you go about financing it without getting stuck with high interest rates and insurance fees? Real estate expert Monte Mohr is joining us today to give us some advice. Monte, welcome back to the show.
Great to be here, Casey.
All right, we've got some great questions today.
I really like these questions. They're really pertinent in today's world.
All right, and the first one is from Jim from Franklin, so we'll get right to it. He writes in and says, we're going to buy a home this year and have got our credit rating over 650 now. When choosing a lender, is it better to go with a small local lender, or is it better to go with one of the big banks? And what should we watch for besides interest rate? What would you say?
I really appreciate that question from Jim. To be honest, I don't know that it really matters what size lender that someone goes to, because most of them, well, all the lenders are subject to the same rules that our government enforces. And I think most important, Casey, in all sincerity, is the individual that you're talking about representing you in that process. I truly believe there's no question about that. That's what's most important. A good lender, a good processor, a mortgage person, is going to be with a good lender. That's a given. But what's most important is when you turn over those documents, that they're in good hands. And the only way to find that person, in all sincerity, is to ask for referrals. That's what I did a couple years ago when I decided to switch lenders. I talked to closing attorneys. I talked to other agents who do it all the time. And I highly recommend anybody thinking about getting a mortgage, don't just open up the phone book. Don't just, make sure you get some references.
Right, so do your homework.
Very, very important.
Do your research. Great. Now, Christy from Ashland City writes in. She says, we're wanting to buy a home this year, but do not have enough money saved to avoid PMI insurance. Are there any financing programs out there that would help us get into a home with 10% down and avoid paying mortgage insurance? What do you say to her?
Well, first of all, for those who don't know, PMI insurance stands for private mortgage insurance. Anytime you have a conventional loan and your loan to value is greater than 80%, in other words, you put less than 20% down, you're subject to that PMI insurance unless you go this route, and that is put your 10% down, take an 80% first mortgage and a 10% second mortgage. Okay. That's one way to avoid that PMI. And FHA doesn't provide that. FHA has the same situation. It's called MIP, mortgage insurance premium. Regardless how much you put down with FHA loan, you still have that insurance.
Great, good info. All right, Ben and Sarah from Gillisville say, we've been researching mortgage companies online. Do you have a particular website that you would recommend we check out for a good lender?
Well, Ben and Sarah, I don't. I do not, and again, I want to emphasize, I do not recommend going online to find a mortgage company. The problem in that scenario is there's no local accountability. See, if I make a recommendation to a mortgage company, they're now not only you have to adhere to their relationship with that individual, but they have to me as well. Right. If they drop the ball, they've dropped the ball with me as well, and they don't want to do that. So never ever go online to get a mortgage company. You're just a file, no face, no accountability, no real effort. And we've had so many problems with online lenders. So do not go that route.
Right, that makes sense. Good info.
Get a good
All right,
reference.
Let's check out our happy customers of the week.
Yes, we have some great customers here. This is Thomas and Candice. Candice's mom found out about my We Sell Home for Free program. They were able to save $3,500. And they did a little bit differently. They bought their home first and then had me sell theirs, but it was a great savings for these guys.
That's great. A lot of money you've saved them. Now, I hear you have a new marketing staff.
Yes, I am a grandpa, and yes, this is my new marketing staff. This is Avery Bell and Carly. Aren't they precious?
Oh my goodness.
And they're going to help me sell more homes this year.
Monty, they are too adorable. So
I love
cute.
them. I love being Papa Moon.
Proud of you, you can tell. Thank you so much. If you need help buying or selling your home, call the Mohr Group at 615-376-4500, or to reach Monty directly, you can call 615-300-8393. We also have a link to the website, NashvilleRealEstateAdvisor.com. It's up on the More at Midday section of WSMV.com.